preschool friends, I have another book for you. This is a book that is a favorite of my little girl. My family is a lot like Madison's family. The kids in the family are two brothers and then a sister. And this sister really loved this book, and it kind of reminded me of her a little bit. This book is called Harriet, You'll Drive Me Wild. Harriet Harris was a pesky child. She didn't mean to be, she just was. One morning at breakfast, she knocked over a glass of juice, just like that. And where did it land? Right on her puppy. Her mother didn't like to yell, so instead she said, "Harriet, my darling child." "I'm sorry," said Harriet, and she was. It's snack time. She dribbled jam all over her jeans, just like that. Her mother didn't like to yell, so instead she said, "Harriet, my darling child, Harriet, you'll drive me wild." "I'm sorry," said Harriet, and she was. Before lunch, when Harriet was painting a picture, she dripped paint onto the carpet, just like that. Her mother didn't like to yell, so instead she said, "Harriet, my darling child, Harriet, you'll drive me wild. Harriet, sweetheart, what are we to do?" "I'm sorry," said Harriet, and she was. At lunch, Harriet slid off her chair and the tablecloth came with her, just like that. Uh-oh, what's happening to the plates? Crash. What a mess. Her mother didn't like to yell, so instead she said, "Harriet, my darling child, Harriet, you'll drive me wild. Harriet, sweetheart, what are we to do?" "Harriet Harris, I'm talking to you." "I'm sorry," said Harriet, and she was. Later that afternoon, when Harriet was supposed to be taking a nap, she ripped open a pillow, just like that. It looks like maybe she had a little help from her doggy. What's coming out of the pillow? Lots and lots of feathers. 1,000 feathers flew in every direction. There was a terrible silence. What do you think the mom is going to do? Let's see. Harriet's mother began to yell. She yelled, and she yelled, and yelled. She does not look like a happy mom right now. "I'm sorry," Harriet said. "I'm really, really sorry." Her mother took a deep breath. "I know you are," she said, hugging Harriet tight. "I'm sorry too. I shouldn't have yelled, and I wish I hadn't. But sometimes it happens, just like that." "Big mess," said Harriet. "A very big mess," said her mother. And she started to laugh. Look at the puppy dog. He's kind of happy about all those feathers. And they laughed, and they went on laughing as they picked up the feathers together. The end. Talk to you soon.